Hello and welcome to Brocky Mountain Movies. I'm your host, Rocky Mountain Brock, and today we talk about The Express, the Ernie Davis story. Ernie Davis is a small town black youth with dreams of playing professional football. Of course, he's trying to accomplish this in days when hotels are still segregated, so he has a lot of obstacles and a great distance to cover. But with the support of his coach and a team behind him, can he achieve it? This is your basic, straightforward athlete during the times of the Jim Crow era movie, and for all intents and purposes, it's pretty standard, but also fairly solid, and a good watch if you are into those types of movies. I wouldn't say this is the best to utilize this formula, but it does hit all its marks and makes it an enjoyable watch. The best scene of the movie is when the coach tells them, don't take your helmets off even when you're on the bench. Because they're afraid that the crowd is so rowdy, someone's going to throw a bottle and try and hit him in the back of the head. Because they simply can't control the crowd. That one struck me as the most pertinent in a movie like this. Of course, my favorite scene was the victory party. They win this big game. I'm not going to tell you which one because there are several. And one of them is just going crazy dancing, and they're doing it to the tune of Elvis Presley's Hound Dog. But they're doing it all slow, and it just works. I love that scene. And then, of course, afterwards, there's a big party, and everyone's having a great time. The worst part about it, the one that I feel really diminishes its power, is the ending, as well as the love story. There is sort of this love story throughout it, but again, with films like this, they are very weak. I don't know what it is, but movies like this never do the romance right. Or at least they almost never build the character the way they need to. 42 is the best example of this. His relationship to his wife and the romance they have is not only charming, but it helps build his character and who he is. She's his support system, and that is always important in movies like this. But for whatever reason, these movies almost never take full advantage of it. And the ending is kind of needlessly a downer, if that makes sense. There is this one scene where he talks about bottles and how labels don't matter. You take the label off a bottle, all you get is a bottle. But ultimately, the ending's a bit of a downer, but even so, I recommend this movie. Final score for Ernie Davis, 7 and thumbs up. I'm Rocky Mountain Brock, and God bless.